Alright, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Let's get the stream started off nice and quick, man. Although, as per usual, no idea what I'm going to say on Twitter, but let's get a tweet out. Today's Tuesday, huh? I don't know why I'm so surprised. I think I was surprised that yesterday was Monday. Tuesday usually follows Monday. But anyway, what's up, everybody? Kai, first one in here, followed by Michael, not Silas. What have you done? That's your username. What have you done? Question mark. Iman Baru. Am I saying that right? Noah Sonic X. Easy. How do you pronounce it with the A with the squiggly? I'm just gonna say Adao? I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. But Eric Dowson's, yeah, over 2 with a tweet. Slap. I was about to do the slap in the tweet, flow, but it was not coming out sounding well. Comcasted? Wait, what? What? Comcasted. It's not lagging, is it? I'm getting no lag on my end here. I don't have any kind of dropped frames or anything like that. So, I don't know. But anyway. Eric Nelson. What do we got in the Tweetiverse, man? Let's take a look. Let's see. What is this? She hurt my soul. Thankfully, I bought all the Valentine's deals, so I have a bunch of free is that revives, and decided to that's resources maybe. I've decided on my rank 4, or no, that must be free revives, because yeah, you're talking about this. Okay though, man. Okay. Decided on your rank 4 being APOC. All right, sounds good, man. Sounds good. Okay. Let me go ahead and get a tweet out of my own here. Dearest, the Marvel Champions. Truco, not Trucos. God, why? Take me to @Marvel Champions. Twitter, listen. I only tweet to one account. It's this one. Okay, anyway. Haha, Captain Falcon. I mean, that's what he is. You know what? All right, let's see. So, how... In an alternate, oh no, because I mean, Marvel has alternate universes, right? The What If universe. Actually, all right. Let's say this: how many years needs to pass in order for the next Captain America to be Captain Spidey? Maybe this is already a thing. I mean, maybe I should even put that. Maybe no. If it's a thing, someone will tell me. Maybe there's a Captain America Spidey version. So, but anyway, how many years needs to pass in order for the next Captain America to be Captain Spidey? Yes. Oh no. Okay. Because it's eventual, right? I'm just saying it like it's an eventual thing, right? Eventually there'll be other potential Captain Americas, right? You got to pass the torch at some point, right? Falcon will hold that torch for many years, or Sam Wilson or whatever, right? And then how long before it eventually gets passed on to someone else? And if not Spidey, then who? And then how many more years before Spidey? You know what I mean? Okay. Tweet. Only asking because they're both in the arena. But anyway. Eric Nelson sent over to saying it's Tuesday, 2/22/22. That it is. What a day. What a day to be alive. We never thought we'd see this, right? But 2/22/22 on a Tuesday. Holy moly. Eric Nelson, thank you for another 2, dude. Sending over 2 with that message of 2s. Thanks, dude. Like Thanos, it's inevitable. I agree. I agree. Alright. Bro, say my name, Nicholas Canal, in the chat, please, bro. It is my birthday, turning 22 years old. If you do, we'll make my day. Well, happy birthday, dude. You're turning 22 on 2/22/22. Are you serious? Listen, I'm not really one to advocate for the lottery system because I feel like it's just a giant scam. You know, what are the odds? What are the? I mean, can I type that in? I'm gonna type it in right now. Let's see. What are the odds of winning the, let's say, Powerball? That's the big one, right? Good luck. Anyone's throwing their money in that. But if you're turning 22 on 2/22/22, maybe just get a ticket. maybe just one. Maybe just one. Thomas Shaw, Thomas, send over a buck saying, hey man, Twitter please. Alright, let me see here. Thomas, what do we got? Hey Brian, how's my roster looking for Battlegrounds? More to come, of course. Let's see. Yes, garbage. Flush all these turds. No. What are we working with here, man? Gambit. That guy ain't gonna help you. Ooh, got that Terax though. We got a big Spidey. Got a big Maw. The Falcon. Maybe Mr. Fantastic. The big man thing. No, man. You've got some good options here for sure. Yep. Your roster's looking good for the Battlegrounds, dude. It's looking real good for the Battlegrounds. A lot of champs that I would like to have myself. A whole lot of champs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the same combination as my luggage. Someone, please, quickly get me to Easy's luggage. Need to teach this man a security lesson. All right, anyway, let's go hop into a quest. Set it up, start it up. Had to wait for that free energy or free crystal to come through. But now we're ready. Let's just plow through a little heroic action. Tweet if you want to take a journey to a new land, a very dark land. There's lots of black. Emo land is complete. Bottle caps are the game pieces along with an 8-sided die with 2 spares. Using 8-sided. Okay, interesting. A carry bag and laminated rule sheet. He's got a laminated rule sheet. That's good, man, because if there's drinks involved, yeah, it's probably for the best that you can't get anything to spill on this before you know what the rules would be destroyed. But I like it, dude. It looks good. It looks really good, man. I like it. I like it. Straight edge. Oh man, that looks good, dude. You're making me want to make a board game. That's got to be so fun, man. My aunt actually. Shout out to my aunt. She's always wanted to make a board game. She hasn't really had much interest in like video games or anything like that. Actually, she was a big fan of Bomberman, believe it or not. But anyway, she always wanted to make like a board game of some sort. And yeah, man, I feel like it'd be pretty fun to do too. It would maybe be cool to work on something like that with my dear aunt. Anyway. Did I say your message to BG? Yes, please listen to Clarissa, otherwise known as Pixie Bell. You can't spam, guys. You're going to get timed out. If you keep it up, you're going to get banned. Not going to read your messages. Space them out a little bit. Have some respect for everyone else in the chat. Is Cap IW worth a generic awakening gem? What? All right, here's the thing, man. I would, for the most part, say no, but maybe. And also, yes. Here's the thing, man. When it comes to awakening gems, you got to ask yourself this. Don't ask whether or not a champion is worth awakening. Ask what is going to change for you when you awaken that champ. What do you need his awaken ability for? Do you know, or do you just want to know if Cap's a good champ and you just think feeding him a gem is going to make him better, and therefore that's where the question comes from: is Cap worth a generic? Cap can be played without being awakened, and he gains some utilities when awakened, but excuse me, I'm sorry, but those utilities they're not needed for everything. They're only needed for kind of specific situations. So yeah, for the most part, I would say no, he's not worth awakening. Just play him unawakened. But if you find yourself in a situation where you're like, oh man, I really need to reverse the opponent's healing, and I want to do that just through parries, well, Cap can do that. Board games are fun, but maybe find someone to paint it for you unless you hate your fingers. Oh, is it brutal on your fingers? I feel like that's part of the fun. I mean, that part has to, like, suck. But getting through those sucky times, you have, like, I don't know, it's a greater appreciation for the finished product, I'd imagine. Afternoon, BG. What up, Scarco? The Awakening Gem tangent. Love it. Yup. Who's the best science champ? There is no one best science champ. That said, it's Torch. It depends on what you're looking for. Depends on the situation. This game it's a strategy game as much as it is a fighting game, so you got to use the right champ for the right to solve the right problem at hand. BG, why do you hate Thor Rags? I don't hate the champ, I just dislike the champ. There's a difference. I don't find him fun to play at all. Getting to the special 3, the slow build up with, making sure you're on the right combos and stuff like that. It's just not very fun to me. And yes, you can like shut down a fight afterwards at that point, but I don't know. They're usually easier fights, not always. Okay, sometimes he can handle really difficult fights. Even pre-buff, he was a counter to one of the bosses in, I think it was 6.4. It was like a king group boss, if I'm not mistaken. So even pre-buff, he's had his uses, but they're few and far between, that he doesn't just get outshined by other champs. And yeah, I just don't find him very fun to play. That's what it comes down to. BG-Man roster's looking pretty good. Just need so many tier 1 alphas for rank ups, and they're so scarce. Yeah, dude, tier 1 alphas. The thing is, they come in like crazy, but they go out even faster because they're not that scarce. It's just that you need 5 of them for 1 rank. You get a new 5-star champ, you want to take him to rank 3, suddenly you're down 10 tier 1 alphas. You want to get him to rank 4. There's another, is that 5 or is that 6 for that one? That might be 6 even. I don't know, they go so fast. And you can only hold 12. It's crazy. But yeah, man, I hear you, dude. Tier 1 alphas, they were a massive bottleneck for me when I was trying to get my roster arena ready. Now that my roster is arena ready, I don't need them as much as I used to, but yeah, I mean, listen, we could all use more catalysts, you know what I mean? Okay, let's start with the 6-star arena here. BJ, I have 7 5-star Mystic Awakening gems and 5 unawakened Mystic champs. Should I awaken them all? No. Hey, Casually Henry, thank you for the buck. I was just reading your message. No. I would only awaken them if you actually want to, play them and rank them up and all that stuff. Awakening gems, I mean, it doesn't sound like you're going to run into a problem. I don't even know if Kabam's going to do this again, but, just a few months back, there was a situation where you could trade in your awakening gems. You could like upgrade them to a higher level awakening gem. Now, I don't know if Kabam would necessarily do that exact thing again, but they might also come out with another reason to have awakening gems. Maybe they would allow you to trade them in for catalysts, for example. Maybe they realize, oh, having people trade in a certain number of 5-star awakening gems for 6 stars, that's too much. That's going to lead people to hoard their awakening gems. How about this, though? Let's have people trade in an awakening gem for a tier 4 basic catalyst or something like that, right? Because most people would be like, well, I'd rather just have my champ awakened. But for the people that wouldn't, maybe they would take the catalyst. Maybe they would take that offer. So we don't know what Kabam's going to do, but I would say, listen, man, it doesn't hurt to hold on to those resources. Just hold on to them. If you want to awaken a champ because you think they're fun, you think they're cool, go for it. You don't have to be cautious with them, but I also wouldn't recommend just blowing them all, you know. Tweet when you get available, BG Kai. What do we have on the Tweeterverse from you? What is this? Looky. What is this? Oh, hitting all the milestones. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, wait. Okay. I was like, I feel like, I was like, I think I'm missing something, but I'm not sure. Okay, now I get it. The 69 420 in level up. Is this not photoshopped? Is that real? Is that actually what you scored in the event? Nice. All right, Madrox Multi sending over a buck. What up, Madrox Multi? Saying BG early guesses on Doom Basic Arena cutoff in May. I don't know. I don't know if I have an early guess, man. I usually look at like the arena cutoffs and stuff like that, like the day of like that stream and stuff. We can take a quick glance and see what he went for. Didn't he go like super low in one round or something like that? Let's see here. 6-star featured. Doom, yeah, he went for 61 and then 127. 61, I mean, that feels like an anomaly. Let's just imagine that he went for like the 120-ish range, which if we take a look at other champs that went for around 120-ish, we could say maybe Medusa or something like that. Purgatory, although Purgatory is new. So yeah, Medusa is probably a good example. Although I think her scores were higher. Wait, she hasn't been in the... She also has not been in the arena again yet. I don't know if we have a great example to go by. I mean, Shang-Chi went for 129 and then what was like 135 or something like that, even though it says no data. I don't know if there's a great example to compare to, because he's Doom, right? He's been in the game for years at this point, but he's a god of gods. A lot of people have him, but for the people that don't, they want him. But how many of those people are willing to push into high numbers like the 70s in a basic arena? I don't know if there's that many. I would guess right now, early prediction, low 60s? Low 60s maybe? I don't know. I'd have to think about it some more as we get closer and when we see things like the results of the Medusa arena and stuff like that. Even though it's not really a great comparison because, like I said, you know, Medusa's a little bit different because Medusa, she didn't really exist up until right before her arena, whereas Doom has existed as a 6-star always and forever. But yeah, really hard to say. Maybe low 60s. Hype 'em down, seeing it over buck saying, BG, do you think Sauron would be a good champ to rank up? Did I make a Sauron review video? I don't know if I made a Sauron review video, but I made a testing stream at least. In the testing streams, I usually put a little recap of my thoughts at the end. And ultimately, I'm not really a fan of Sauron. He might have some potential in the Battlegrounds. I was about to call it solo competitive. Now we have a name. He might have some potential in the Battlegrounds. So if you're interested in Battlegrounds, perhaps, but in regular questing content, I thought it was largely pretty useless. So yeah. Depends, as always, what you're looking for. If it ain't Battlegrounds, though, I probably wouldn't bother. Kai, over a buck as well. Thank you, dude. Saying class has been ugh, but I got a job that's not a tutor. Had to wake up pretty early, which kind of sucked because I can't have both the stream and wake up not tired. Yeah, I've been doing well. Okay, dude, I have been, man. Sounds like you've it sounds exhausting, honestly, is what it sounds like. School with a job. Oh, yeah. I mean, I remember those days. I definitely remember those days, and they were very exhausting. But, dude, thank you for the support as always, man. Thank you very much. Low 60 sounds great for temps and for Doom. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I could honestly see him going much lower than that, or higher than that too. Really hard to say. It's just that Doom, he's an amazing champ, right? Too good of a champion, in my opinion. But because of that, and everyone else sees just how good Doom is, he's just been a target for players, right? Like, how many players that have the rosters that can put up crazy numbers for Doom, how many of those players haven't targeted him with like class-based Nexus crystals or Abyss Nexus crystals? I think a lot of people haven't done the Abyss still, but still, there's people who have done that, of course. The first arena, whatever other, name your situation. And of course, Kabam has sold many a crystal with Doom inside it at this point, you know? He's even been the basic for a while, so... a lot of people still don't have Doom. It's just how many of those people are capable and willing to put up crazy numbers in the arena to get that Doom. That's a mystery. Question that will go unanswered until the arena results actually come in. What about AA? Oh boy. AA, that's tough, man. I would almost think AA might go higher than Doom. Would he? How long has Archangel been in the basic pool? Hold on, we'll take a look at the results for AA in a moment here, because I'm not sure. OBG in Battlegrounds, can you put the same champion as a 5 and 6 star? You cannot. That way, if one gets banned, you could use the other. Nope. It was one of the first things I tested. You cannot do that. If you, when you drag in like the 6-star version of your champion into your deck, or just tap on him and it goes to your deck, whatever. If you sort by your 5 stars, sort by class type, all that stuff, like that champ just isn't there. You're just not able to do it. Chat moves too quick. My messages keep getting pushed up. I tweeted at you about a project I'd like to invite you to join. 21 Egatron is user. Okay, I'll take a look. Hold on though. First off, Archangel. What do you go for? I mean, yeah, look at that. There's a perfect example. I didn't remember what he went for, but he did go for higher than Doom in the actual arena. I mean, I don't know what place this recording was, and I don't remember what he went for round 2, but I don't know. Archangel, man, I would think Archangel would go for like high 60s, mid to high 60s perhaps. Hard to say, man. Really hard to say. The other thing about Archangel compared to Doom is this. Archangel needs to be awakened. Doom does not. Doom does if you want him for prestige, of course. But Archangel, if you want to replace your 5-star Archangel, more than likely you're gonna have to awaken your 6-star. And yeah, you only need 1 sig level too, so like a basic arena for Archangel is good enough. Egatron, I don't see a tweet. Maybe it was sent much earlier in the day or something like that. But I'm looking back the last couple hours. Oh, wait, just found it. Okay, 7 hours ago. Okay, it's a good thing I kept scrolling. Typically, just as a heads up, if you want me to check out a tweet, I'm usually only going to go back to the start of the stream because it takes too long to sort and find stuff. Let's see. What do we have here, though? Finally have the pleasure of introducing my latest project, the Marvel Contest Champions Content Creator Incursions Sabotage Tournament. Big or small, if you create content of any form for the game, feel free to sign up. This is meant to be a friendly competition that's low stress and fun, not super strict on the schedule demanding. If you know anyone who might be interested, please do send us along. Okay. I wish you the best of luck with your tournament, but I have to decline. I'm sorry, man. I just don't have that much interest in the incursions at the moment. It is nothing personal. I didn't join the For Loki tournament or other tournaments for the incursions. It's been a while since I've been in an incursion tourney. Just not interested at the moment. So hopefully you don't take it personally. Good luck with your tourney. I hope it goes well. But just not into it. Okay, let's get back to the grind. Can't wait for Void to hit basic arena. Still don't have him as a 5 or a 6-star. Dude, I'm probably... Oh, man. I might have to do that grind for 6-star Void. Oh, boy, dude. Am I gonna have the 6 stones? That's the... I mean, okay, so here's my plan with, like, the Act 7 sig stones, the 200 sig stones. I don't really care about prestige anymore, so I wouldn't dump them all into the same champ. If I was still in an alliance, for the most part, they would have to be dumped into the same champion. I'd dump maybe like 160 into the same champ. And then maybe save the rest and, you know, to try to avoid like max sig crystal or something. Or actually, no, at this point, I probably would just have to dump them all in the same champ. You know, probably would have had to been like the Herc grind. Well, no, because I still had Cosmic Stones. Anyway, the point is, for Battlegrounds, it's probably best to spread the wealth a little bit, you know? Divide these sig stones up between any number of champs that you know, that I want to include in my deck, essentially. So it's tough though, because is that the right play to make, even without factoring in prestige? Would it be better just to dump all those sig stones into someone like Domino or someone like Void? Just make them really powerful so that the times where they don't get banned out, the times I'm using them, they are strongest? Or is it better to balance it out? Maybe I'll divide them between like 3 champs in total. Along with some sigs I already have. Maybe get each champ up to like sig 80 or something like that, you know? I have to do something like that. Alright, anyway. Have 5-star Void, he's a beast. Got him from a Grandmaster. Yeah, he's insane. Has anyone heard of Among Us? Because now the memes are about FNAF security breach. What is FNAF? I don't know what that is. But Among Us? I've heard of it. I feel like you'd have to be living under a rock to not hear of Among Us. Or just not into video games, but yeah. But I still don't know what that is. Awakening is useful. I don't think of Void as a beast. He's slow and all about debuffs over time. He's a sloth with sharp nails at best. Hey man, I'll allow it. Sloths are they're pretty cool. I don't know. Actually, I don't know anything about sloths. They might be jerks for all I know. But I think they look cool, so. Oh, FNAF equals Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I've never played that game. I did play Among Us a tiny bit, but may not have consumed a ghost pepper today and is running its course. I'm not one to fold from pressure of spice, but I had to lay on the floor for a bit, laying in bed and still feel ow. Dang, dude. Yeah, I ain't messing with peppers. I know some people do like hot sauce type challenges, or like there's a chip, right? I feel like some people are gonna do that stuff in the Battlegrounds. Guess who's not gonna be doing that stuff in the Battlegrounds? I can't handle it, man. I can't handle it. I'd probably feel like death for having anything more than like, you know, Frank's hot sauce. Scarlet Witch, good. I'm a new player. Scarlet Witch is pretty good, yeah. Kind of needs her awaken ability. But otherwise, yeah, Scarlet Witch is a good champ. Oh, Kai, thank you for the buck as well, dude. I was reading that message before I even realized it. But thank you again. How fitting is it that I'm watching Simpsons and eating a pink sprinkled donut? Mind blown. Oh man, Clarissa, did you bring enough to share with the rest of the class? Did you? Wait, pink sprinkle or like? No, the Simpsons one, it's like pink frosting with sprinkles, right? That's what you're saying? Those, I'm not really into donuts that much, but I'd eat that donut. Hold on, Simpsons donut. It's been so long since I've watched The Simpsons that I kind of remember how it looks, but kind of don't. Yeah. This guy right here. Okay. That's what I thought. All right, Goliath Mega sent an over 5. Thank you very much. Wait, hold on. I just realized something. Screw it. Okay. Goliath Mega, thank you very much for the 5, saying, hey, my alliance has been doing map 6 and talking about switching. Should we skip map 7 and try map 8? It's a great question. I would lean towards yes. Oh man, I'm really curious. I kind of want to do a poll on this one, but there's no way to really restrict the votes to only people that have experience between map 7 and map 8. But here's what I can tell you. Some people have found map 8 to be easier than map 7. I think it's because of the, what's it called? Like there's still no, what are they called again? Like the extra challenge stuff. That each day has like the different mods to them, whatever, the AQ mods, that stuff. But I would say some people definitely think that map 8 is actually easier than map 7. Not everybody, to be fair, but I would say like I would say they're not that far apart. If some people feel that way, I feel like they're probably not that far apart in terms of difficulty. The biggest difficulty I would say about the Alliance maps is like planning it. You know what I mean? So here's the thing: if you do map 7 and you're like, well, let's just try to, you know, feel out map 7 and then we'll move on to map 8 in a little while, you have to go through that process twice. Of like figuring out all the new paths and getting people assigned to their paths. Then they get their champions ranked up that they like for them. And then, you know, you throw them another curveball and say, all right, that was great, but now let's do it again for map 8. And it's just like, oh, that's so much extra work, you know? So I would honestly recommend just going to map 8 if you're gonna try a new map, you might as well go with one that you plan on sticking with long term. There is a cost to map 8 that I would say is maybe one of the biggest factors that go into it. It is just, you know, there's it's double the tickets, right? I don't know if that's going to be part of the, you know, what's factored in for you, but I think that's, you know, I think that's something to consider at least. But yeah, I for the most part, I would really I'd really recommend just going from 6 to 8 personally. Guy Garner saying I prefer map 8 over 7. Only interested in the free maps. That's fair, dude. The free maps, they give you a lot of rewards. Command is really stacked. AQ PI to be easiest if you do the hardest one your alliance can. I'm not exactly sure what that means about the PI and stuff like that. I never really paid attention to the PI, but PG, can you check my profile? I can't check your profile, man. Sorry. I look at like tweets and stuff like that, but looking up profiles, it takes me away from actually playing the game. Whereas going to an alternate source like Twitter does not. PG, haven't seen a stream in ages. Haven't picked up the game in months, but still enjoy watching you when I can. Well, Daniel Brunner, thank you very much, dude. And welcome back. Even if you're not back to playing. I see Green sending over Buck as well, saying BG just completed 7.3. What I got from my efforts, a useless 1 to 2 Mystic gem. Useless? Hold on, dude. The Mystic class is good, even if you don't have a use for it right now. But okay, anyway, 1 to 2 Mystic gem, 26 on Red Goblin. A new Green Goblin. Ooh, and another Guardian. Only have 1 Max Sig 6-star, and I've pulled him twice since Max Sig. Wow. I see Green. That's brutal, dude. I'm sorry to hear it, man. That 1 to 2 rank up gem, that thing is not useless. It might just be deterred value, man. Value that you're going to get later on, but I wouldn't be too disappointed with that. But the rest of it, not the best. Bummer, dude. Congrats on getting it done, though. Perk Puppy said an over 10, just saying hello. Actually, I lied. Saying hi. My response, though, is the Gus. Hello. Dude, thank you very much for the 10. Super generous of you, man. No other messages? Nope. No other messages. I like the dog in your profile picture, though. Is that Perk Puppy? Right there? Dude, thank you very much for the 10, though. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. I thought that was going to be much more pain to do than it was. Glad I didn't have to rank him up for doing that. 6.1.5, 6.2.5. Karina's challenge done. Only 3 revives. Hey, nice, dude. Got it done in 3 revives. That's not too bad. Map 8 is easier right now since no mods. Yeah, I mean, I will say this. Going back to the map 7 versus map 8 discussion. I think eventually there will be mods in map 8. Which, when that happens, I don't know which one is going to be easier, but I almost think that's like another reason to go for map 8 is like, you know, get your feet wet, get, you know, test the waters now in map 8 before you're stuck in a situation where you have to learn the map and have the added difficulty of learning the whatever modifiers are thrown in there simultaneously, you know. The sooner people jump into map 8 right now, you'll be more prepared for the future, and it might be less jarring to make that leap. All that said, there's going to be growing pains regardless, right? Regardless of what map you go to, you might lose some people along the way. It's just the nature of it. Some people are probably really happy with doing map 6 and probably don't want to change maps at all. So, you know, of course, you'll have to make that decision of, what you want, and I don't know if you're the alliance leader or what, but you know, you always got to think about that. What you want as a group and stuff like that. Not that, you know, people couldn't go their separate ways and still be friends and stuff like that. So, I mean, I wouldn't let that stop you from experimenting with higher level maps. Just saying, it's something to factor into it all. Just so you're not thrown by it when it happens. That's all. Only what do you call two monkeys who share an Amazon account? Prime mates. Schlerim. I'll tell you where you can go for 2 days. Take a lap. Actually, 2 days. That's a really long lap, huh? But, hey, Prime shipping, it's within 2 days, right? So you can get it done within 2. Boo, though, dude. Boo. Bucks saying, do you think that Act 6 exploration is worth the hassle? Or push through initial clear of Act 7 would be more worthwhile reward-wise? Push through map 7. As a matter of fact, I would say ignore Act 6 until you're, like, you finished exploring Act 7. The rewards are just significantly better for pretty comparable difficulty-wise content. A lot of people have said they enjoyed Act 7 more than they enjoyed Act 6. There was a bit of a change in philosophy with the design intent for Act 7. Act 7 initially was going to be like much more difficult than Act 6. Just kind of continuing to build that, you know, build on top of already difficult content, making it even harder. But, yeah, people really were not happy with that direction that the game was going in. So, kabam, they ultimately, you know, cut back the difficulty of Act 7, changed some things. And I'm not saying it's going to be a walk in the park. You know, it is still high-level content, but, yeah, like, it's really not that much different from Act 6, and the rewards... probably the biggest difference is that you'll get some really good rewards for doing it. So yeah, Act 7. Just need a reinforcement. Screw Act 6. All right, done deal then. I was looking for a more immediate gem to use for a level up. I don't have a Mystic at rank 1 currently that I want to invest in. Already have Doom and Sorcerer at rank 3. Black Widow, Longshot, and Scarlet Witch at rank 2. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Might be disappointing right now, like I said, which is fair. Only way to use it is if I dupe Mojo or Dragon Man. And no, Dragon Man doesn't need a dupe. Don't run Suicide, so no go on Diablo. Guess I'll just wait and save the resources for a champ I want. Well, Mojo, he doesn't really need to be awakened defensively. If you wanted to, oh, dude, I see green. Thank you very much, man. I already was reading your last 2, but I appreciate the 2. Saying last 2, now I'll go ignore the game for a bit. Okay. But I was saying Mojo, he doesn't really need to be awakened defensively. You know, I was using unawakened Mojo in Battlegrounds, and he was doing just fine. Sometimes he was getting banned out, sometimes he was not getting banned out, and he'd win the match for me. I don't know if Battlegrounds is something that you're going to be into or not. I'm just putting it out there. Nothing wrong with holding on to the gem for a future champ that entices you more. But just wanted to figured I'd put it out there. But yeah, dude, thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate it, man. Why no alliance still, Master Grant? I'm in an alliance. It's the Miyagi-Do alliance, and nothing's changed, man. It's the same from what I explained when I left for Loki. The game's still the same. If you're asking why I'm not in like a different alliance or something, I had no intention of going to a different alliance. I wasn't lying when I said that. PG, should I rank 5 Ultron for Labyrinth? Or Ghost for Act 5.3 and beyond? Wait, what? Ultron is not a Labyrinth champ. Ultron, you can rank him up. Hold on. Trying to make sure I understand what you're asking here. Because you're talking about Act 5.3 and beyond. Labyrinth of Legends. I don't recommend doing Labyrinth of Legends until you're Thronebreaker, to be honest. So don't think about Labyrinth of Legends at all. Both Ultron and Ghost, they're really strong champs. You can honestly just rank up whichever one that you prefer playing. And you can't go wrong. They're both great. They'll both help you get through the rest of Act 5 and beyond that as well. So yeah. BG about to stroke out from lack of comprehension. Oh man. Just reading the question again, making sure I do understand. All right, Zarafa Blaze sending over in one of them loonies. Zarafa, thank you, dude. Sorry. BG Twitter Blaze was actually a little surprised getting this solo with no boost, but I shouldn't have doubted the king in Black's power. Okay, let's see. Let's see. If I could find it. Here we go. Oh, Noah's a beast. Solo 3 Abyss fights for fun today with him. Infinity Man, Invisible Woman, and this guy. Dang, dude. Look at those armor breaks. Oh my god. I need this champion, guys. We're not going to watch the whole thing. It's got a bit of a timer on it there. But I can't take my eyes off of it. Oh, it's just so much damage and everything. It's just so cool is what it is, man. Other champs can do damage too, but... yes. So good. I need Null, guys. Oh, I need Null. Okay. Sick though, dude. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Okay. So right now we're coming up on Penny being in the arena, right? And God, I would love to get Penny because I think she's just going to be the biggest pain in the ass in Battlegrounds. I think anyone's going to want to put Penny in their deck. But I don't know if I could do that grind, but we got Null coming in a little while. And oh god. I want Null pretty bad, guys. Oh man. I want Null not just for Battlegrounds, which is not something I could say for a lot of champs. Because as you guys know, I'm pretty focused on Battlegrounds at the moment. Most of the things that I want to do in this game are related to Battlegrounds. But Null, he's just a champ that I just want. I just want him to be in my roster. I got a nice spot for him. He'll be safe and sound. He could terrorize all the symbiotes or whatever he's into. I don't know. I just want him in my roster. Get ready for that Penny grind. AK units and Cowan Dragon. That is a solid chunk of units right there. Good luck. Good luck to you. Step 1, open feature crystals. Step 2, get Null. Step 4, profit. Just like that, huh? Nice 4-step, 3-step approach. Okay. I'll consider it. DG had turned 30 in like 2 hours. Venom the Duck to ease the pain. Whiskey isn't helping. I mean, hold on. Venom the Duck to ease the pain? Yeah, dude. All right, let me... I don't know if this is what you're asking, but here's what I'm going to say. Venom the Duck fact. Maybe this will help to ease the pain. So, not many people know this about Venom the Duck. You'd be surprised at how few people actually know this. about Venom the Duck. But hold on. You see this? This emo land that you've created here? Venom the Duck actually created the first board game. It's called Duckland. Simpler times. There wasn't really a whole lot to it. It was basically just a duck in the center. You spun it around, and wherever it landed on, you had to kiss the duck. It's kind of a precursor to Spin the Bottle. It was, early days. You know what I mean? Gaming has come a long way since then. That was the first board game. Is Spin the Duck. At Duckland, of course. So you're following in footsteps of greatness. Is the point to all that. Have Null, rank 3 and Awaken. Maybe you should go for feature crystals. Maybe you should shut the hell up. Oh man, I'm sorry. I had to say that. I was thinking about Happy Gilmore. I couldn't even finish the quote after that because I started laughing a little too much. But I will not go for featured crystals. No. Hell no. And with that milestone, let's actually grab some of these milestones. Featured crystals. No way. Do you have Noel as a 5-star or just looking for the 6-star? I don't have him as a 5-star either. I don't think. Pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think so. What is the guess for 6-star Penny? I do not know. Dragon is actually really good at making predictions. I don't know if she has a prediction or if she's willing to share that prediction. But I don't know. We've been looking a little too much at arena stuff tonight. Penny's in the arena next. So I will since we're so close to her arena, I'm just gonna save it for when I do the stream that night for my guess. Okay, then have fun pulling Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. Maybe I will. You think about that? Maybe I will have a lot of fun pulling Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. Maybe when he gets buffed for a 3rd time or something like that, you know? GG, would Arc be helpful in at 5 or Kitty? Wait, what? Would Arc be helpful in at 5 or Kitty? Are you saying at rank 5 or Kitty? Like either of those champs at rank 5, were they helpful? Yes, they're both really good champs. As for which one you're gonna find more helpful, it's up to you. I'd say Archangel is the simpler champ to play, with plenty of footage to back it up on YouTube. Yeah, both champs are great. Volume is off, talk louder. Clarissa, that's not how volume works. Clarissa, Spin the Duck, yeah, I could be persuaded to play that. Let me tell you, a lot of people were persuaded to play that game. And Iron Package, well, I mean, best package in the game, right? So, do you have a 5-star Toad or not? Also, when is the next Crystal Cleanup? I don't know when the next Crystal Cleanup is. Maybe around the time that Battlegrounds actually sees like a live release, not a you know. I mean, I think it's going to be on the beta. I mean, I'm sorry. I think it's going to be on the live server soon, but in beta form. So not then, but you know, when the game is like actually going to be out, the mode is going to actually be out or something like that, probably. And no, I do not have a 5-star Toad. Nope. Maybe next buff they'll double the hits in special 1 for Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. Oh my god. Can you imagine? There's already 900 hits in that special. Dude, if they actually did that, if they legitimately doubled the hits in Daredevil's special 1, he would become the #1 champion to use in the Battlegrounds. Because if you could take him down in 2 minutes, when he's got that many hits in his special, like, you deserve to win. Most people are going to time out, you know? If they were just like, all right, for the next 32 seconds, you're going to have to look at this guy punching and kicking the air randomly. Like, what is that? I mean, you ever think about it, actually? Hold on. I just want to illustrate something here. Let's grab skill champs. I think do I have him as a 5-star? I do have him as a 5-star. He's not super high ranked, but sure. And then let's grab like a 3-star, and sure, let's just throw a Doom in there. Okay, so have you guys ever just thought about what's going through the mind of of these champions? Like, this guy's supposed to be like expert at combat, being able to, like, you know, see without seeing with his whatever detection, and yet every single one of his attacks, come on bud, throw it, every single one of his attacks, not even close to landing, just whiffs all day, every day. Of course I get parried there, but this guy sucks at fighting. Who does that? I mean, I could understand if you have like one blast and you're like, oh, I hope this hits. But this guy's literally just punching and kicking the air. He's like that. Clarissa, I don't know if you're still muting the stream here, but it's like that Simpsons episode where Bart's like, I'm just going to be going like this, and if you get in my way, it's your own fault. That's what he's doing. Let's get back to the arena. He's blind, it's not his fault. Ah, damn it, dude. Now I feel like the a-hole. Damn it. Yuck and OnlyFans. My DMs are open. What? What? Mason, though, sending over a buck. Mason. Thank you, dude. Saying tweet. Also, how's it going, BG? What's up, dude? I'm doing well. Hopefully you are too. Let me see here. Driz. I gotta tell ya, I don't think I have a tweet from him. Double checking. Nah, man, I don't have a tweet from you. I feel like I've looked at your tweets before, Mason, but I don't know for sure. But yeah, I don't have a tweet, at least not recently. So double check, make sure your Twitter account's not set to private. If it is, make it publicly viewable. Send the tweet again. Make sure you tag me in the tweet. If it was sent anytime outside of the last few hours or something, you'll have to tag me again with it. But as it stands right now, I got nada. At Driz, yeah, I hear you, man. I don't have any tweets from someone at Driz. I got nothing. I triple checked it. There's nothing here. I'll look for a follow-up from you once we figure out what's going on, but I don't have any such tweets. You sold Petey to the blind kid? Petey didn't have a head. Oh my god, dude. I haven't seen that movie in so long. That's, of course, still to this day, the greatest Jim Carrey movie. Dumb and Dumber. God, dude. Yeah, I would need to watch that movie again. Here we go. Okay, Driz. What the heck? I clicked on it. Look at this, guys. Doesn't exist. Was that tweet set to private or something? Did you unprivate your Twitter? If you did, you have to literally send the tweet again. You can't just tag me with it. You have to actually send it again. From scratch. But it ain't working. Since when was there a long shot drink? I've not been keeping up with the drinking game. There's a long shot drink? Because of the long shot video? Or something? I missed the comment about long shot. Did you ever watch the movie mid-90s? It's a good movie. I definitely recommend it. Mid-90s, mid-90s. Is that the Skate movie? I might have, if that's the Skate movie. Okay, we have another one though. Let's see if this one works. It does work. Wait. When this is here, that means I looked at your tweet already. This was February 10th. You sure this is the tweet that you want me to look at? This is 2 weeks ago. And I actually remember talking about this because you're asking if Moon Knight's any good. I said no. And who should be in your top 5? I mean, we can go through it again. Maybe you ducked out of the stream at the time 2 weeks ago or something. But I mean, your top 5 is going to change as time goes on, as you get deeper into the game. But currently, you know, probably Shang-Chi, Ghost, Emma. I don't know if you're ranking up any champs. I can't remember if that was part of it or not. Warlock, and probably one of the other 6-star champs currently. Either like, you know, Jubilee or Killmonger. But you could also rank up someone like Falcon or Red Hulk. Even Hulkbuster. Solid rank ups. It'd be nice if Hulkbuster was awakened, but yeah, not really too needed. But yeah, those are some of the better champs. I just want to make sure though, is this the actual tweet? Or was that a mistake? Because that was 2 weeks ago, man. Was it supposed to go back to that tweet, or was that not the right tweet? It's the one champ BG actually made a full video on. Ironically, lots of long shot questions here. Hey, I made a couple of videos. Oh, wait, we have a different tweet now. Okay, we're getting to the bottom of things. We're figuring it out. Wrong one, my bad. It's all good, dude. It's all good. All right, hold on. Let me just finish this fight. Okay, let's see here. What do we have? ABG, I'm pushing for Cav right now, and I'm on 6.1.3. You think I'm prepared for it? Yes. Also, Warlock is rank 5. I need the ISO. Could anyone else be useful? The only reason I answered yes so quickly is because I was literally just looking at your roster. So, yeah, I'd say you're prepared for it. Roster-wise, at least. As far as, you know, the game is more than just roster. It's a combination of roster, game knowledge, fighting ability, all that type of stuff. The resources you have with like potions and revives, because I'm not seeing a lot of units here. So, you know, you might want to take your time until you can get some more units to back you up. That unit man synergy, turns out it's a pretty powerful one. But yeah, roster-wise, strong enough. But let me see here. Could anyone else be useful? Not really. I'm not saying you can't use any of these champs. Like, if you rank them up, sure. But, like, you have everything covered. Between Shang-Chi, Ghost, and Warlock. Honestly, these 3 champs, they're very strong champions, and they will cover pretty much anything that you could possibly come across on your way to Cav. So I'd say you're good there. And then, of course, just fill in with, you know, like I said, Emma is probably a really good fill-in, maybe a synergy partner for one of these champs, or just toss Jubilee or Killmonger on the team. But yeah, same thing stands, like Hulkbuster, Falcon, you know, Red Hulk. These are solid champs. Vision Arcus, I don't think he was here in the last picture. He's also solid. But really, for Cav, no, man, you don't need anything else. You're good to go. You got everything that you need. You're good. Good luck to you, dude. Good luck. Aqua Merc sending over 10. Aqua Merc, thank you very much. Saying, hey, BG. I've been a silent supporter for a long time and decided finally to get active. Ah, well, dude, thank you very much, man. Listen, shout out to the lurkers, man. I'm generally a lurking silent supporter myself in channels, so yeah. I love watching your streams and appreciate all you've done for us. Much love. Hashtag Messiah for mod. Hey, dude, we got a another one out here representing Messiah for mod. Dude, Aqua Merc, though. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate the support. That is quite generous of you, man. Thank you very much. Definitely appreciated. But yeah, like I said, I'm usually the lurking type myself, so I understand it. The lurking life, it's a pretty good life. You know? But dude, thank you again. Thank you very much. BG, which character would you want to see get a good buff the most that you think you will play after the buff? By the way, I know my grammar's probably terrible. Don't judge me. Love the streams. Your grammar's pretty good, dude. You did a good job. I would say, who do I want to see buffed the most? That's tough. I've always had a little bit of a soft spot for Iron Fist. I really want Storm, OG Storm, to get buffed. It seems like she is maybe kind of getting buffed. Kabam hinted at it, at least, for like when they talked about their rebalancing post. So that's the only reason I didn't say her right now. But yeah, I would say Iron Fist and Electro are probably like the top of my list. I always have, like, I don't know, I always think electricity is just really cool in general, which is part of the reason why I want to see Storm get buffed. But you know, for Electro, I feel like there's just so much more that they can do with the character today than they could, you know, in 2014 or whatever it was that they actually designed that champion, since he was out with the, you know, I think he was out with the original release of the game. Maybe he was in the beta even, I'm not sure. But either way, he's one of the OG champs, right? So I would love to see them do something more with Electro. And then Iron Fist, he was actually Electro was my first science champ that I had ranked up. It was a 3-star, but he was max rank as a 3-star. Same thing with Iron Fist for Mystic. And Iron Fist is another one where I feel like they could do something really cool with Iron Fist these days compared to when they first introduced the character. I like that he's a more physical fighting type of the Mystic class, when the Mystic class usually is more like magical rather than how hard can you punch type of characters. So it kind of shakes up that dynamic. And then those two classes, Mystic and Science, I feel like they have a lot of power in the Battlegrounds. So buffing those champs specifically, I feel like could really affect Battlegrounds. So for all those reasons, those are the champs that I would like to see buffed the most. What's up, Frojo? BG, if you only had one chance to improve your deck, and it was a choice of ranking up Mojo unduped to rank 3 or Dragon Man duped to rank 3, it'd be Mojo, Frojo. Here's the thing about Dragon Man. Dragon Man is a huge pain in the ass in something like Alliance War, because you can pick what node to put Dragon Man on. You can put him on a node where you can't stun him to get rid of his power gain. You could put him on a node that, you know, very few champions can actually counter, and it's hard to find the right counter to Dragon Man. And in Alliance Wars, special 3s are much more devastating. I mean, a special 3, obviously you still don't want to get hit by it in Battlegrounds, right? But like, it's probably not going to kill you. It's probably not going to end the match, especially with a champion that gives you willpower healing. That's the other thing is, you know, the biggest threat that he really represents in Battlegrounds is that he could potentially get to a special 3, and that's going to lower your health total at the end, and you're going to lose a lot of points that way, right? But if he's healing you with willpower, that threat isn't as severe. And then also, if you're able to turn off his power gain by parry stunning him, well, that threat is like almost non-existent. So I think Mojo is a substantially more difficult opponent in Battlegrounds. Without a doubt. I actually don't think Mojo is as nasty as I thought he was going to be in Battlegrounds. But he is still strong, for sure. You still need like a pretty solid counter to him. If you want to come out of that fight without a lot of health loss. But he's actually not as insane as I was originally thinking he was going to be. Part of it is just the attack values are not super jacked up. You know, it's only, at least so far, it's only a plus 100 attack modifier. Now, we don't know if Kabam is going to change the nodes based on some sort of bracketing system, some sort of tier system, you know, similar to Alliance Wars. Maybe they just wanted to have like a good middle ground where 100 attack is like maybe equivalent to like a tier anywhere between like tier 5 and 12 or something like that. I don't know. I don't think they should change it based on tier. I feel like it should be consistent, like all the way across the board from like, well, maybe like brand new players shouldn't have to deal with any nodes or something. But I feel like the vast majority of players, whether you're tier 1 or tier 10 or whatever, should probably be dealing with the exact same nodes. But we don't know what Kabam's going to do. If they do increase the attack values higher than champs that have unavoidable, put that in quotes, damage, they're going to be, you know, significantly more nasty to deal with. Of course, you can avoid Mojo's damage. It's just not easy to do. Especially without the right counter, you know. BG made me think of SM. Is that something? Just got 5-star Dragon Man. Is he good to take an Act 5? Yeah, Dragon Man is a good champ overall. Yeah, he's good for Act 5. Act 5, the biggest utility that you need for it is bleed and poison immunity. And he's got that. It's quite good for Act 5. Good time for sleep. Good nighty, everyone. Guillotine over tomb. Alright, mother, have a good one, dude. BG, this is my 5-star roster. Who should I rank? Mutant, Archangel, Sabretooth, Kitty, Science, Eye-Hulk, Void, Phoenix, Ultron, Infinity Man, Green Goblin, and Vision, Age of Ultron. Yeah. Okay, so your 5-star roster, not huge at the moment, which gives me a decent idea of where you're at in the game. I would say these are the champs that I would recommend. Archangel, Eye-Hulk, Ultron. Those 3 for now. Don't worry about the other champs. Some of the other champs in there are good, but they might be a little bit more advanced. Like Kitty is, you know, when you can kind of learn more about the game, Kitty's very strong, but where you're likely at right now, you'd probably get more benefit out of some of the other champs that I mentioned. And in general, I mean, those champs, the ones I mentioned are all strong. Not that they're bad, it's just I think they're like particularly good for where you are likely at right now. So that's why they're getting the nod over the others. What do you think the best way to tier or bracket the new Battlegrounds mode will be? Whether it be prestige, number of 5 and 6 stars you have, etc. I hope they don't do that. The only way that they should be doing the Battlegrounds is based on your Battlegrounds rating. Your Battlegrounds rating is the best way to represent your combined roster, game knowledge, fighting ability, all that stuff, whatever other categories there may be. When you play the game mode, you'll go up against other players and you'll either win or lose, and your rating will be the result of all that stuff. If you're really skilled in one area of the game, like your fighting ability or game knowledge, but you're lacking in terms of roster, well, you'll be beating people with better rosters than you. And eventually you'll come across people that have such better rosters than yourself that, yeah, you will find yourself running up against the wall and you might get stuck at a certain rating. But at the end of the day, like, that's the most fair. Otherwise, if it's like you match players up based on prestige or number of 5 and 6 stars or something like that, you're basically being rewarded for not advancing in the game. Right? Because if you're like a really strong fighter, and let's just say you're just like, I'm not going to open up any more crystals because I want to keep dominating in this, 3-star bracket. I want to dominate the 4-star bracket, but really you're someone that has years of experience with the game. Like if I did a new account challenge, right? And I just never advanced past the point of whatever like McFabio's roster is today. I never opened up any other champs. I was just playing with that roster. I would crush everybody who's at like a similar stage of the game. Maybe not like 100% win rate, because there'd be other people that make new accounts and stuff like that too, right? But someone who picks up the game and that's where they're currently at in their development, I'm gonna steamroll them. Not because I'm a god at MCOC, but just because, I've been playing the game for so much longer that, yeah, I would have the fighting edge over a new player, right? I think we could all admit that. I might not be the best fighter, but hey, man, I did make it at least to Act 7, so... You guys are dongles tonight, except for Ms. Jane. Why is she off the hook? No, what do you guys... What? Oh, are you saying dongles because of, Peace out, Mr. Dong? Oh my goodness. What is Roger saying? I don't know. You know what? Usually when I look and see what you guys are talking about, it's a bunch of nonsense. So I'm not even gonna look. BG, which defender other than Penny, Sauron, and Toad were you like, oh, suck, I should have banned that guy? Well, Sauron and Toad, I was only banning because I don't know those champs very well. I hardly know them at all. I don't remember if I said this on stream or not, or if I said this in a private chat. I think it was in a private chat. But the best way to counter especially the newer champions is just through game knowledge, right? You don't even have to counter a lot of these champs with your roster. You just have to counter them through knowing how they operate, knowing their abilities, knowing their special animations, all that stuff. And I don't know their special animations, and I vaguely know their abilities. It's not burned in my brain yet. So that's why I was banning Sauron and Toad. It's also possible that they were just, really good defenders, and maybe I would ban them even after I knew them, like I was doing with Penny. But that's why they were getting banned in the first place. As far as, okay, I would say some of the most difficult defenders that I was coming across Well, I banned Penny every single time. I don't think I fought her once in the Battlegrounds, but I would say Penny. I would say Domino. I know exactly how Domino works. I do not want to fight her. I did defeat her with a full yellow bar with Sorcerer Supreme, but still, that means I have to like have a really strong counter like Sorcerer Supreme. Otherwise, I'm going to be taking some kind of damage. Who else, man? Who else? Who was really bad? Oddly enough, Mole Man kind of destroyed me a bunch, but I always had horrible counters to him. It's just that he's very beefy, just super tanky in general. If I had some decent counters, he would have been easy. Fury was kind of a similar situation. It's not that Fury was super tough, but those fights are long. And with the nodes slowing you down to have to get through 2 health bars, even if one of them is kind of burning itself, it's just not that easy to do in 2 minutes. So Brian is gonna smurf Battlegrounds to stomp kids, basically, yeah. Man Thing could be nasty. Mephisto was actually pretty tough. If you have, I mean, Mephisto, if you have the right counter, Mephisto, no problem. If you don't have the right counter, think about how that fight works. You want to stay away when he has his Incinerate up, right? And usually that's fine. You know, Mephisto, I feel like he can be countered by most champions when there's not a clock involved. But when the second you start timing that fight, and you have to stay away when his Incinerate aura goes off, a little bit of bad RNG, and the next thing you know, you're timing out. So Mephisto is actually really strong for the mode. Offensively, he's not that bad either. You know, Mephisto's the type of champ where you might want to intentionally get hit by his special ones just to get rid of his charges. That way you don't have to go through that phase of the fight. Because that will also slow you down. Him getting that healing off, he has a bit more than 100% total health, you know? I'm not sure, Frojo. There's probably other ones that I'm just not thinking of, but those are some of the ones that are jumping out to me right now. Oh, Doom is another one where he's got block penetration, and it's just nasty to deal with. If you have a counter, you can kill him, but you're likely still gonna end up taking some damage, unless you have a really good counter. Nice being back in stream. Been literally like 3 or 4 years. Much love. A Legend Within. Well, welcome back, dude. 3 or 4 years. It's a nice long break. Welcome back. How to fight Toad? Keep his ugly ass away from the corner. Yeah, pretty much. I get that, but at the same time, for the lower end, someone wanting to try the mode, but say they only have 4-star ranked where they are at, would likely only lose till they level out on the low end. And that wouldn't be fun at all for lower end players, I feel. Hold on. Let me read this again. So I want to try out the mode, but say they only have 4 stars ranked where they're at, would likely only lose until they level out. Well, no. I mean, if you start at 1500, then yes. But you don't have to start at 1500. So yeah, like you could start a player at a lower war rating, or sorry, lower Battlegrounds rating. I don't know if everyone should start at 0. Maybe they would use some of those other factors to determine like a starting point. I don't know. I've seen both sides where some games they do start you out at like a 1500. Other games they start you out at literally 0. Other games you don't have a rating in the beginning, but you play like placement matches, and then that will help determine your rating that you're starting at. So there could be something like that. There could be a Do X number of practice fights, and based on like damage you deal in relation to damage you take, and you know, whatever other factors, they can determine it like that. They could do any number of things. Hold on, what in the world is going on? Okay, a bot and then someone spamming. Take it easy, guys. Take it easy. But yeah. At the end of the day, it absolutely should level out and fairly quickly for rating. But I do understand your concern. Like, yeah, you wouldn't want to have someone start out at 1500 and potentially playing someone else who's also picking up the game mode for the first time, who's a Thronebreaker level player. You know, you don't want to have someone who just downed Maestro for the first time in Act 4 take on that person. The mode might not even be open to players who aren't uncollected. I'm not sure. At least in the beta, you have to be uncollected. The upcoming beta, but I don't know if that's going to be true forever. My apologies. It was nothing on your end. Oh, I mean, I wasn't thinking it was. People take breaks. It's all good. Thank you, because you're the one who introduced me to Battlegrounds and brought me back. Well, cool, dude. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the Battlegrounds. Sounds like you are too. Right on. BG pulled 5-star Wolverine today. I was wondering if he needs to be awakened to be good. Where'd you pull 5-star Wolverine from? Is he in any crystals right now? Is he in an incursion crystal or something like that? Because he's not normally available as a 5-star. Which I'm curious. Are you talking about like Wolverine, like classic Wolverine, or are you talking about like Old Man Logan Wolverine or X-23 Wolverine? Regen crystal from incursions. Okay. Yeah, I would say, yeah, kind of. Okay, here's the thing. Wolverine is just not a very good champion by himself. When you throw this guy into the mix and you turn him into a horseman, he's a beast. So I hope you have an APOC. You can turn him into a horseman and gain the following here. Personal bleeds have a chance based on critical rating to be critical bleeds, dealing damage based on critical damage rating. And then if this champion is a horseman, gain plus 30% critical rating and plus 40% critical damage rating. So, does a lot for Wolverine. Easy saying he 100% needs to be awakened and have high sig. Okay. What else was I gonna say about this guy? Oh, I was gonna say, like, even though I'm kind of saying I think he needs to be a horseman to be like worth ranking and stuff, in my opinion at least. He's still a really cool champion. Like he's rare, dude. I don't have Wolverine as a 5-star. I'd love to get him as a 5-star. One of the most iconic characters in Marvel history, and extremely hard to come by, right? He doesn't exist as a 6-star period. I don't think, right? They didn't add him. It's getting harder and harder to keep track of that stuff these days. No, he still maxes out as a 5-star. So you have the strongest version of Wolverine. But even the 5-star is really hard to get. So it's a really cool pull. And as a horseman, he's a beast. But yeah. Outside of that, I don't think he's very strong. The awaken ability is for his regen, which his regen is strong. You know, without being a horseman, his regen is strong. It's just, well, I think there's also other champs that are just better to play. But the second you turn him into a horseman, yeah, he's a monster. So hopefully you have that for him. Wolvie's the kind of champ I'd need to be a 6-star to rank. Yeah, I don't know where I stand on that. That's what I thought initially, Scarco, and I might still, that might still be what happens when I get him. I don't know if I would rank a 5-star version of him either. I probably wouldn't. It does seem like he'd be really fun to play, all horsed up. When you give him that those horse steroids, you know, boost him up. But I don't know, man. There's so many other mutants that it's like, do I justify the rank up resources that way? Also, you can't use synergies in Battlegrounds. And yeah, I'd rather save the resources for other champs that can just be used on their own for that reason. I'd still love to pull him though. I really would. PG, I have Namor, OG Wolverine, Weapon X, Professor X, Colossus, and a ton of mutant SIGs and gems. Who should I take up? Also, I have 565 APOC already. What do you need, man? Who do you like? What are you looking for? This is a lot of different champs that all have different play styles and abilities and all that good stuff. Spidey Pickles, I don't know if I can really just name a champion for you out of a list of good champions and say, here, you're gonna like this one the best. Especially, I don't know where you're at in the game, what quests you're trying to beat and stuff like that. APOC is an amazing start. You can kind of rank up most of those champs and be happy, I would say. So yeah, man, I don't really have too much to help you decide that, other than, you know, just saying that that's something that you kind of have to decide. Take a look at where you're currently at in the game, what you need, maybe based on tags. If you're looking at something like the what's it called? The back issues. As I say that though, those champs are like mostly heroes, right? I mean, Weapon X is a mercenary, so does have that going for him. But I guess, which one is your favorite? I'm Cavalier right now and I have a pretty good roster. Out of those, my personal favorite is probably well, it would probably be Professor X, but I don't have a Professor X, not ranked up at least. I've just wanted to pull one for the longest and haven't been fortunate enough to pull him. So that would probably be my favorite. He's got a very mystic playstyle to him, and I really like mystic champs, so I would probably enjoy him. Just because you're throwing so many specials with the guy. That said, if you run suicides at all, it'd be a nightmare to play him. So, but yeah, you got to rank up what you like, of course, not what I like. BG, if they made a relic that made mutants a horseman, which mutant would be the best for Battlegrounds? Holy crap, Frojo, what a question. Wow. If they made a relic that turned a mutant into a horseman, would they do that? You guys think they would do that? I wonder, I mean, oh, dang, dude. I don't know, dude. That's tough. That's tough, because you don't get the synergy still, right? They're a horseman, so they have those effects, right? But they don't have the synergy? I don't know, dude. Best mutant horseman up IMO is AA. I mean, AA is pretty good for the Battlegrounds, and make him a horseman, it's pretty legit. He definitely crossed my mind, but I don't know if he really needs it. It helps. It helps him. But, like, at the end of the day, you're still going to take chip damage, right? At the end of the day, you're still going to finish the health, maybe a few percentage health higher. But it's not like I don't know if it's going to make that big a difference. It depends on who you're fighting, I guess. The nastier the opponent, the more you'd want that horseman on AA, but I don't know, man. Who would be the sickest with it? It might be Wolverine, dude. It might be Wolverine. Well, no, because he doesn't get the synergies. Sorry. That's right. He needs the synergies. Damn. I don't know, dude. Because a lot of them, like, turning a champ into a horseman, here's the thing. It's really good for some champs, but I don't know if all those champs are necessarily beasts at the Battlegrounds. Like, maybe it would be Domino. Just because she's already naturally so good at the Battlegrounds. Kind of similar to why AA would be a good horseman, because he already is good. I'm kind of somewhat thinking about this guy as well, man. We've never seen Horseman Nightcrawler on defense. Right? We've never seen any horseman on defense. I don't think. Has there been a node that turned champs into horsemen? We've seen similar things, increasing his evade ability accuracy. And at the end of the day, you could always still, like, either cancel out his ability to evade using a champ like that, or you can only hit him when he's stunned, but that's going to lead to lots of chip damage. Or you can, swap his stance or whatever. And if you get his stance swapped, then him being a horseman, it doesn't matter, but it could be kind of nasty. Offensively, I don't know, dude. It's a good question, but like I really don't know. I don't even know where to begin, man. That would be interesting though. I don't think it'd be too OP. Like originally I was thinking, no, they wouldn't do that. That's way too OP, but looking at the list, I don't know if it would be. Maybe it would be. I don't know. Okay, so dude, I want to know how relics are going to work, because if you, all right, so let's say that relic exists for mutant champs, right? If it existed and you can give it to every single one of your mutants, then I would say lame. But if you like, if it was restricted, like one of those relics per account, and you could trade it, so like, you know, if you wanted to, you can play one match where Archangel's holding that relic, and then you're like, it wasn't really the best with Archangel, let me pass this relic over to Domino or something like that. I think that would be fine, but like, as long as it's just that one champ can have it at a time, then I don't think it's too OP. Because at the end of the day, that champ could still get banned. Whatever champ you gave the relic to, right? And they could still be defeated, right? It's not like turning them into a horseman is suddenly making them unstoppable or something. That actually could be maybe a legit relic. Dude, I want to see what these relics look like, man. I really want to see. We're not that far away from finding out, right? I think once Battlegrounds actually launches, so I mean, we're still probably like a few months, unless Kabam does some sort of early preview or something like that. I mean, it's, you know, honestly, a system this big being introduced, probably going to come with some bugs. One of the reasons why people don't want to are like afraid of systems like this because of bugs. Not that MCOC's ever had one, but you know, everybody makes mistakes every now and again. There might be a bug for the first time in MCOC's history with these things. But in saying that, they're probably going to have some kind of beta for it. They've been more active with betas for a while now. You know, with story betas and Battlegrounds beta, the what's it called beta, the Root beta, the Strikers beta. Well, I mean, I guess they're not all betas, but they're kind of betas, right? Like before introducing them, they have them in very limited amounts. Relics, I don't know if you could have in limited amounts until they're actually live in game, right? If this is something that you get and you attach to your champions. So they would probably have like a beta for it or something. Although I don't know. But if they do have a beta for it, then yeah, we might not be that far away from seeing what these things look like. I think we would probably be limited to a few relics being able to be used at one time. Hold on. I'm thinking we would probably be limited to a few relics being able to use at one time. You mean like a few champs would be if that's even a relic? You're saying a few champs would be able to turn into like a horseman without the APOC thing or something? Horseman get unstoppable buff when you get hit once. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, that's a good call, dude. I was thinking about, okay, that would be too strong then. Never mind. I did forget about that. Doesn't that happen 3 times or no? Is that only once? Hold on. I kind of forget. Okay, it is just once per fight. Once per fight, go unstoppable for 3 seconds when struck. Okay, so that cannot exist. No, that's too good. I was thinking about the bleed resistance. I was thinking about the increased special, offensive ability accuracy, that stuff. I actually forgot about this. Go unblockable for 2 seconds when the opponent purifies a debuff. Not that big a deal. But this bottom one here, that's the killer. All right, I take it back. This wouldn't... There's no way that Kabam should ever introduce this as a relic. Need a drink? Well, Pixie Belle... You know where the fountain is? I'm sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. I'm almost out of drink. Sad cashew noises. Oh no. Wait, WTF? Would that noise even be? Yeah, what would a sad cashew sound like? I don't even know. But, okay. Anyway, the idea was fun while it lasted. There's no way that they can have that. That's crazy. But it's only once? That's almost like nunts. Oh my god. Well, you ever heard that expression, not even once? Listen, Horseman Relic, not even once. I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends. So if you hit the opponent, are you able to back off in time? You could probably parry stun them, hit them to make them go unstoppable, and then dash back. Maybe it still wouldn't be the end of the world. But it'd be. It feels like that would be annoying, dude. Feels like it'd be annoying. Could be a modified horseman ability made for Battlegrounds. Frojo, I was actually just thinking that myself. I was just thinking they literally like I had a light bulb moment right before I read your comment. That yeah, they could have the relic where they just say like all the well actually no. So not even like it wouldn't even be modified for the relic. Sorry, hold on. They could literally modify APOC to say when using this champion offensively, once per fight, go unstoppable for 3 seconds when struck, you know? So it doesn't affect when you're fighting against another horseman opponent. And it wouldn't be a nerf because you know, there's never been a horseman defender. right? That situation just hasn't existed. So it wouldn't be a nerf. It would just be an alteration to prepare for something else coming, kind of. But it wouldn't affect anything that we currently have now. So there wouldn't be like a rank down ticket fiesta if that happened. You could do She-Hulk to immediately remove it while also going unstoppable yourself. I mean, that is true too. But the number of answers would be too limited. But yeah, I mean, She-Hulk would crush it still. But would you see the champ who holds the relic? I don't know. I don't know how the relics are gonna work. I would assume. Maybe I shouldn't assume this. I was gonna say I would assume that you would be able to see like different relic effects that the champs you're fighting have. But I also don't know how you display it. I mean, you know what? There is that pre-fight screen, right? They could show it there. That screen goes fast, but they could still show it there. Maybe they would have to add like a few seconds to it. You know, like the screen where you could activate your pre-fight abilities in the Battlegrounds right before you go into the match. But actually, no, that wouldn't be good because you'd want to know that information before picking whoever you're bringing. Maybe the relics aren't going to have as big an effect where you need to know that stuff even. You don't really know. But it could be possible that it is just like, oh, this relic gives 5% attack increase. I think that'd be kind of boring, personally. At least if that's all they were. If that's part of what they are, that's cool. But if that's all that they are, yeah, not that interesting. Did BG ever get to use Namor in Battlegrounds? Uncle K, I did not. No. Morning, BG. Much happening? Not too much, man. Just chatting while grinding some units, the usual. I have a better idea. No relics. Casual Cashew, I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. No, that's fair, dude. I know a lot of people, to be honest, don't want to see relics. But I like the idea of it at least. We'll see. I mean, hey, I could agree with you once we see the finished form of them. Maybe I'm not going to be into it. It all depends on how it's implemented. BG, what if there were separate offense and defensive relics? I could see that maybe working. Here's how I would want that to work if there was going to be a system like that. Let's say you had like 3 relic slots or something like that for each champion. One relic slot would be for offense only. Another relic slot would be for defense only. And then a third relic slot would affect both. So like, yeah, they would just be designed like specifically for offense or defense, and then you get to slot that in. Like that could be cool if there was something like that. I don't think relics should necessarily have a different effect for offense and defense, where it was like, I mean, kind of like what we were just talking about for like the horseman ability. I mean, there might be some exceptions, because in that case, I think it would be fine, maybe. Actually, no. Okay, all right. So I take it back. I think this is a better way of going about it. Okay, so you have a horseman relic that can only go in the offense slot. That's how I would do it. Actually, that makes more sense to me. So it wouldn't be a horseman defense relic. When you're fighting against that champ that's holding a horseman relic, you don't have to worry about it. But there might be some other relic they're holding that would alter the fight in some way that you'd have to think about. Yeah, that would be cool. I think that would be cool. Have a better idea? Wrap it up, bald man. Oh, Clarissa, I will in a couple minutes here. Give me a break. What are you doing? Watching Golden Girls? You have already seen the episode. I'm pretty sure it's a rerun. BG Marvel Champions recently liked a tweet I made about a relic for Aegon, Star-Lord, and Guillotine 2029. Guillotine 2029. Frojo. Is there any way I could find... It's probably better if I go to your... oh, no. Look at that, man. Found it pretty quick. Let's see. No idea how relics will work, but I hope there will be something for Aegon, Star-Lord, and Guillotine 2029 for them to start with a combo of like 150 for Battlegrounds. Dude, 150? 100? Are you nuts? I could see like starting at some kind of combo, but 150? Frojo, Star-Lord's gonna hit like a dump truck at 150. Dude, Guillotine at 150 combos, her degen's gonna be legit. Aegon or like already close to well, no, he's still pretty far away from his crazy stuff, but still 150. Like, hold on. It's not a bad idea. I'm you know, I'm not saying it's a terrible idea. I'm just saying let's take a look at Star-Lord. Let's say 6-star rank 3. They're not that rare these days. Let's say max sig. Okay. So you gain 170. Let's round down. I'm not even gonna round this number up, even though I probably should round at 177. Let's say 176 times 150. That is 26,400 attack bonus. Dude, you just start out with nearly 30,000 attack once you add in this 3,000 here and masteries. Dude, you're just rocking 30k attack right out of the gates. Madness. Oh, what is this? What do we have here? This is the Legacy raid. Hashtag thanks for the 5. Yeah. Dude, actually, speaking of lags, he was doing the Star-Lord challenge. Dude, what a coincidence. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about Star-Lord because we're talking about Battlegrounds and Relics. And Frojo was saying maybe there'd be a relic to start these guys at a combo. But anyway, lags, thanks for the raid, dude. And yeah, you're welcome for the 5. That 5. I paid my dues tonight, guys. I was waiting to see Lags live before I sent the $5 that I owed for our best of 5 match. And yeah, finally caught him live, so I finally sent over the 5 I owed. Probably have to modify it for each champ. Yeah, definitely, Frojo. Something like that, yeah. Definitely should try something else like COD Mobile or maybe even switch to console gaming or PC. Appreciate the recommendation, but I'm good just playing MCOC for right now. BG, just take Cavalier. Wait, what? Just take Cavalier. This to your lives is Finkeldink. Are you saying take Finkeldink to Cav? Listen, I'm gonna do another new account challenge that is gonna go to Thronebreaker. Oh wait, I think I understand what you're saying. I think you're saying you got Cavalier, and maybe watching me do it with Finkeldink helped. Maybe that's what you're saying. I don't know if that's the case, but if it is, congrats on getting Cav, dude. Maybe that's what you're saying. Ben's Blazy with the 18 months saying just flexing with 1.5 years, dude. I like that flex, man. Thank you very much. 1.5 years of support. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you. When is Boss Rush? We're coming up on International Women's Day, right? I don't know when that day is, but I think it's sometime around this year, sometime in March, I believe. I don't know if there's definitely another boss rush guy. I think there was something leaked though, right? I think that's what you're saying. International Women's Day. Let's see. Tuesday, March 8th. So probably right around then. If there's going to be another boss rush for it. There has been the past few years, at least. BG, can you check my tweets? Sure. Let me find you. Let's see. ABG, I'm trying to clear Act 5. Which champions do I rank up? Just finished Realm of Legends yesterday. Okay, congrats. Trying to clear Act 5. Let's see. What are some good Act 5 champs? Start out here, actually. Yeah. Okay, we've got some good champs ranked up. I think Colossus is good to pump more resources into. Herc's gonna do a lot of work for you. Oof, fell into the Aegon trap. Sorry to see it. This Aegon, cut him from your team. He's not gonna do anything for you. Unawakened. He's gotta be awakened, otherwise he's useless. You also need to know how to hold a high combo, which if you're comfortable doing that, I mean, you just beat Realm of Legends, so maybe you are comfortable holding high combos. I'm not sure. If you are, then if you can get him awakened, then he will not be useless, and you could actually make some use of him. But at least for now, yeah. But so yeah, Colossus would be good. Sunspot is also good. This 5-star Hulkbuster, it'd be nice if he was awakened, even though he's not. Could still be nice for you. Karnak got buffed, but I don't know how useful he'd be to you. A little bit hard for me to gauge. Yeah, I think those are kind of the bigger standouts that I see right now. Is like Colossus or Sunspot. Maybe take your pick between these mutants, whichever one you like more. Because yeah, it'd be tough to rank them both up. And then Hulkbuster, along with your Hercules here. I mean, you could also go with Stark Spidey. Wouldn't be bad, but you can kind of take your pick. That's what I'd recommend, at least for right now. As time goes on, you'll pull more champs and all that. Zach Morgan's over Buck. What up, Zach? Saying just beat the 6.2 champion. Hey, old man Morgan. Okay, that threw me off. I was about to say old man Logan. I was like, you did it with old man Logan? That's crazy. But all right, old man Morgan finally going for Thronebreaker. All right, man. Well, good luck, dude. Good luck to you. How much of a priority do you see Max Sig 6-star crystals? For like Kabam to create them? I'd say it's a fairly high priority. Of course, only they can answer that, but I would say they should make it a fairly high priority. There's players out there that already have so many 6-stars at a Max Sig that they literally just can't open 6-star crystals. They will not open 6-star crystals. There's not that many players like that. In the grand scheme of things, it's a very small percentage. Very, 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 very small. Way less than 1% of players are like that. But those players do exist. And guess what? Those are some of the biggest spenders in MCOC. And for them to feel like they can't open 6-star crystals, like, that's a big problem. You know, these people, not that they needed to be treated like absolute royalty or something, but still, if they're having a problem with the game, you'd probably want to take care of it if you were Kabam, right? And it's kind of been this way for a while. This annoying problem of not being able to, or like, you know, having max sigs and then just flushing your shards down the drain if you pull a max sig champ. So yeah, I don't know what their priority on is it, or on it is, but I would imagine it's fairly high for that reason. So, PG 7.3 this week. Day stream. Jason Wild Bunch. I don't know. You know, I do want to catch up on 7.3, but at the same time, I kind of just don't care about 7.3. Like, of course, I want to clear all of Act 7. And as we get closer to 7.4, my desire to clear 7.3 will only go higher. But currently, I'm just procrastinating because I feel like we still have time. 7.3, not super interested in doing it. So, yeah, just procrastinating still. I'll do it. I don't know when. It might be kind of an impromptu thing. Maybe one day I'll just wake up and be like, you know what, dude? 7.3, let's go. And I'll hop in there. But as it stands right now, probably not in the next few days. I do have a somewhat cool stream that is planned for a couple weeks from now, though. I don't know if I'm allowed to say exactly what that stream is yet. So, of course, I shouldn't say anything, but yeah, here I am. Sorry, guys. In a couple weeks. Actually, I'll just say it, because I don't want to dangle that in front of you guys. It's kind of a jerk thing to do, huh? The thing that that Kabam John was talking about, where he would hop on call for a future, like, deep dive analysis type of vid. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. So a couple weeks from now, when the next set of deep dives comes out, Kabam John's going to join me on call. And yeah, we'll have some actual hands-on insight and better understanding about the champ before they're released, rather than just trying to speculate. So that'll be fun. Orange Juice with the 33 months saying last. Orange Juice, thank you, dude. Saying BG, 3 minutes, please, in the middle of a run, and you're helping. Like an actual run? You're just jogging right now? Orange Juice. 1, 2, 3. Good night, everybody. Is that 3 minutes? I'm terrible with time. That's how it feels like minutes go by, at least. That's why I'm always so late. Orange Juice, I'm sorry, man. It's already pretty late, dude. I gotta call it. But you finished strong. Finish those 3 minutes strong, man. You got this. Before I go, though, shout out to Aquamerc for being tonight's biggest D. Aquamerc, thank you very much, man. Shout out to you and the rest of the lurkers and all that. Dude, wait, Dragon Dagger also with the 25 months. Just saying, Night Hollywood. Dragon Dagger, thank you very much, dude. I couldn't tell if that was a banana or the moon. But, no, I think that's the moon. But, yeah, man. Good night, Dragon Dagger. Good night, everyone else. Thank you, everyone else, as well, by the way. And, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, normal time. Night, everybody. Wait! Damn it! The last second, Insidious Wolf with the 4 months as well, saying, night, you beautiful bald man. Okay, all right. Now I'm out for real. Okay, good night. But thank you, dude.